As federal stimulus programs come to an end, as the Build America Bonds program, which is a state bailout program, comes to an end, and it's generally speaking, federal bailouts for states and local governments come to an end. States like Illinois, California, and New York that are in desperate budget trouble are finally going to have to make massive cuts in spending. This is going to result in layoffs at the public level, at the state and local level. Teachers and other government employees are going to finally get the axe. This has been coming for about 2 or 3 years now. State and local revenues have not recovered to justify the overspending that's been taking place. Therefore, unemployment is going to go up in 2011.
My prediction is that it will be a tough year for John Boehner. You see, the Republicans only have the House of Representatives, and that's really just a portion of the power in Washington. They're going to be trying to force cuts all year, and really at best they're only going to be able to create gridlock. And what's going to happen in 2011 is that our debt is going to start equaling our gross domestic product. That's huge. That's outrageous. And what's going to happen is the media, the mainstream liberal media, and other people on the left are going to start pointing the fingers at Boehner because they don't want to keep pointing the fingers at themselves.
I see us having real tough times over the next year and a half with housing prices continuing to go down. The fact is the government's going to have to put all those foreclosed houses on the market, which is going to drive house prices down. That's just supply and demand. It's got to happen. We have to, as a government, sell those houses to finance all the spending that's gone on over the last 4 years. But let me tell you, every single time this nation has faced a crisis, we have pulled together as a nation. Our communities have become stronger, and because we've ceased to depend on the government, we started to depend on each other, we started to depend on ourselves. And that's the heart of America. That's what makes our country great, is that we are a free country, and this is a country worth fighting for, it's worth sacrificing for, and it's worth doing the things necessary to continue our greatness into the future. And that's what I see people are going to look back. When they look back at 2011 and they look back at 2012, they're going to say, that's a time when America shifted back to a place where people were willing to sacrifice, were willing to do the things necessary to keep the country great. So short term, it's going to hurt, but I think long term, we have an opportunity to be the next greatest generation.